Having fun isn't hard when you got a library card. Hey! Welcome to episode 15 of the Tell Us Something Good podcast. I'm Purple, pronoun she, her, the snack lover extraordinaire. And this is my co-host.
Hi, my name is Tiffany, she, her. I'm just your least favorite Twitch streamer and general do-gooder. Me and Purple, we like to hang out once a week. And we read positive news stories, and we do a little yapping, and we hope that it gets you through your week and the terrible hellscape that is the world we currently live in. Perp, it is so good to see you this morning. I know we're both okay, let me not say both. I know I'm having motivational issues this morning, and I really appreciate you being a super trooper about it. Tell me all about what you've been up to. What are you drinking? What are you watching? What are you playing? What are you doing?
I'm gonna try real hard to keep you motivated with these ears.
Right? The
Bam,
ears,
bam, bam, bam,
the
bam,
ears
bam,
are.
bam.
Perp is also dressed like a bunny, so if you're interested in seeing that, you should probably be watching on YouTube, because you can also find these episodes on YouTube. But Tell Us Something Good pod.
It goes with my her. That's why I didn't go with white. I was like, ooh. They had some sequin ones though at the dollar store. I was like, ooh, sequins.
That's what
Sequins.
I should have done. I didn't do that, but I did pack a bunch of eggs full of Mario stickers, because I'm doing a cozy gaming on Saturday, and I'm gonna do a little egg hunt and hide these little eggs around the cafe for people to find, and I can keep the stickers inside.
That's cute. I want one. Send it over. Send it.
Sorry.
Oh, sorry. I'm trying to.
I can send you other. I also have a bunch of Sailor Moon stickers over here that I'm not doing anything with.
Just add it.
And
with
I
my
still
Christmas
have to.
ornament.
I still have to send you. Oh no.
And you know the photo of you and Troy. You know it's fine. You'll get there eventually.
I have it all.
You'll get there. You do.
It.
You're busy. It's okay.
I'm really
You're
not.
good.
I'm just lazy.
Well, I'll just remind you every day, every
That's
single
what I need.
day.
I need to be harped on. And okay, so what have you been up to? Don't talk about me. Enough about me. Don't talk about me. not me. Enough about me. What about you?
Like what am I drinking and doing and
what are you
watching?
I did say that earlier, but it's okay.
You did? Totally
yeah, and then we
missed
yapped.
it.
We went on a small side yap.
We yap like that. We yap. The yap attack.
We yap like that? We yap like that.
Yeah. Ooh, we should make a song. Do a little remix.
We have enough going on, honestly.
Yeah, we have a really long list of YouTube stuff we have to do. For content. I think I'm crooked.
My idea for that was to just sit down one day, you and me, and just film like 6 videos.
Yeah!
And then just
I'm down.
edit them. Like, we'll split them up editing-wise and make it work. I don't know. It doesn't matter. I digress. Hey, Perp, what do you get into? What are you watching? What are you drinking? What are you reading? What are you playing? What are you doing with your life lately? What are you getting into? What kind of trouble are you making?
That's a big question, Tiff. I don't know why you gotta ask me what trouble I'm getting into. You make me sound like a criminal.
You are.
Do I look like a criminal? Do I?
Yeah.
Do I?
Yeah, all rabbits are criminals.
Only Bugs Bunny. Oh my gosh, I loved Bugs Bunny. Space Jam. I kind of got Lola Bunny ears going on.
I trust Bugs Bunny over Judy Hopps, because I don't trust cops.
Oh.
Yeah. ACAB, even Judy Hopps, even Officer Jenny, even Paw Patrol.
Like all the Officer Jennies, or just the one from Pallet Town?
All of them.
Oh. Okay.
1312 on all of them.
1312.
Even 1312 means ACAB.
Mm-hmm. Why did you say ACAB then?
Because I like both.
Oh.
Because
okay.
1312, A is 1 because it's the first letter. C is 3. It's the third letter. 12.
I got you. Took me a minute.
ACAB, ACAB.
When you said the numbers, I thought you meant like, you know how like when on like a flip phone where you had to like press the number so many
On
times.
on this podcast, I am a menace to society, and Perp has to figure out how to deal with it.
I'm like, what? I have to decipher everything she's saying in her code words that she says. I'm like, wait, what's this? What's that language? It's criminal language. That's not criminal language, but you know what I mean. Never mind. This is my first cup of coffee. Don't
What's
listen
criminal
to me.
language?
No, that's what I realized what it sounded like.
To be honest, everything you said was gone for me because you started, like, your video started sputtering, and then all I heard was, that's criminal language.
No.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. So, I was saying something. What was I saying? I said something along the lines of like, I have to decipher your code words of your criminal language. And then I backtracked because I was like, wait, that makes her sound like what she's talking about is a criminal language. And I'm like, no, that's not what I meant. And then that's what happened.
To some people, the police are the criminals.
Right. No, I know that. And I can understand it because not all of them are good. Some of them are dirty and not great. And it's really hard to tell the difference. Ugh.
All I know is that if you hand me a bowl of M&Ms and you tell me that 5% of those M&Ms will kill me if I eat it, I'm not going to have any M&Ms. And that's all I can say about that.
Oh, that's a fair point. That is very fair.
And that's why I don't talk to M&Ms, and all M&Ms are bastards.
There you go. Those M&Ms. But what if you were to mix M&Ms and Skittles together?
That's a nightmare.
It is. Sorry to die in your
that's...
head. Sorry to even say it.
Although I can't eat M&Ms at all because there's no vegan M&Ms. There's so many different flavors of M&Ms. They don't have an oat milk one yet. I really think it's a personal attack on me because I
They do have plant-based Reese's.
I know. I've had them. They're okay.
Oh, okay. Never mind then.
They're fine. They're not as good as regular Reese's. Also Reese's because it rhymes with pieces. We've already talked about this. We've had this conversation.
We did. You're right. But I don't eat them, so I guess I don't really think about, okay, Tiff's getting heated. I'll go on about I'm drinking and eating and persevering.
Please change the subject.
Okay, she's it's too much, guys. You can't tell. If you're just listening, Tiff's getting real worked up right now. She's about to punch something. She's going to punch a bunny, and it's not going to be me. Anyway, so I'm drinking coffee. I'm a little slow today. But I went to bed like pretty early last night. We're talking about between 11 and 11:30. That's called progress.
That's early for you?
It's earlier. Also got my water on the side. I got a little bit further in Pet Sematary, which is what I'm currently reading. Oh, the cat came back. That happened. That just happened. So that's as far as I've gotten. And then for listening, I've been listening to
a week ago the cat died, and now the cat just came back.
Yes, and he's not like the dad, like the main like dude. He's not like, I think he's confused, but he's like, well, and I'm just like, you're not. He doesn't seem like surprised or disturbed. He's like, oh, okay.
Well, he buried the cat. He knew it was going to come back.
Oh, see, that was kind of confusing, but okay, that's true.
What was confusing?
The wording.
Judd Crandall says, well, I have something for you. And then he brings him to the pet cemetery and then...
The real pet cemetery.
Into the Indian burial ground, which is...
Right.
So... horror movie written by a white person in the 80s. Why was everything put on an Indian burial ground? That is crazy. Okay, Poltergeist. I digress.
No, I get it. I was just like... I think it just took really long, and then I don't know. Maybe it was. It's fine.
It is a long journey, even in the movie when they like walk there. It feels long.
Oh, okay, it felt long when I was reading it. I was like, okay, we're going. We're going.
We'll get there eventually.
Is there quicksand actually in the movie? Do they show quicksand at all?
No.
Oh, okay. So the quicksand probably would have moved the plot along faster, but it decided not to. Okay. Cool. They mentioned quicksand in the book, and I was like, is that going to be a problem? Probably not. I don't know.
Why mention it? People are like, when I was growing up, I thought quicksand was going to be a bigger problem in my adult life because it's like in all of the children's media that we consumed for some reason.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Sorry, I had to remember that for a second.
No, you're good. It's also a Pokemon attack. Isn't that quicksand? Quicksand attack?
I think you're thinking of Sand Attack?
Maybe. Anyway. Oh, I'm thinking a quick attack. And then, yep, you're right. Whatever. Maybe there's a Pokemon out there made of sand. There is.
There is Sandygast.
Yeah. And who could probably turn into quicksand?
Sandygast, and it has an evolution. I can't think of it.
It's okay. It's not 151, so I don't know it. But when it comes to listening stuff, I've been listening to our Spotify playlist, our new and improved Spotify playlist.
It has been really good.
And our podcast, because I like to listen to our podcast. So that's what I've been doing with my all the things. And then with watching, I've been only doing like 2 things. I've been watching the newest season of Love on the Spectrum, which is really, really cute, and I really like it because it's cute. I don't really watch like what?
Is it season 3? Is there a 3rd season now?
Yeah. Yep, season 3. And they have like new people on there and people from like the previous seasons. It's just really wholesome to me and interesting to watch. What was it? I don't usually watch like, not that it's really a reality show. I mean, it's like real people, but I don't really like reality shows. But I'll watch that. And I won't watch like The Bachelor or, whatever, what is it, Love is Blind or something? I don't watch that stuff. It's too much for me. But this isn't about that. It's not like dramatic or anything. It's just like people meeting other people who are on the spectrum, and then that's it. And then they just talk and have a conversation. And I just find it very like, I don't know, it's endearing to me. And then
did find parts of that show really, really cute when I watched it. I understand the pull to it, and I feel like if you're watching it from a wholesome place, then it's like a good watch.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
And I understand what you mean with like reality TV shows, but I was hooked on The Golden Bachelor for the entire season. Where the Bachelor was an old man, I had to watch that one.
I'm not surprised, Tiff. I'm not.
I like what I like.
Yep. So I was like, never mind. I watched like maybe 1 or 2 episodes of Love is Blind because I gave it a chance because it's a big topic at work. And so then I'm like, yeah, it's just not for me.
It's not my thing. Sorry, guys.
It's not my thing.
Yeah, I get it.
But,
cool.
And then I'm also watching the Keep Up podcast reaction stuff on their YouTube channel. Because it's very comforting to watch them. I just like them and stuff. They're just funny.
Oh, yay.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're big Keep Up fans here. Keep Up podcast.
We are. Yeah.
True chains. Yeah, cool.
Yeah, cool, that's cool. It. How about you? What you been doing?
Let's see. I haven't been playing or reading anything new, same as last week. Haunt Sweet Home, getting good. I think I'm in like the last hour of the book. I'll probably finish it tonight. And it's finally gotten scary. Like, it's finally started the scares in the last hour of the book. So, it's not a really scary book. It is a fun and quick read if you want something sort of horror related, but not something too terrifying.
I looked for it yesterday. We were at the store yesterday and I looked for it.
Oh.
Yep, but I didn't see it. It was not in the thriller section. It's fine.
Just support your local library.
I do have to get a library card.
Yeah, it's free. Go get a That's your homework for the month of the rest of the month. You need to find
the
time
month of April. Is that what you're trying to say? The month of April.
Yeah, for the rest of the month. That's your. Hey, here it is. You go get a library card, and I'll send out all of the Christmas ornaments that I was supposed to send out last year.
Having fun isn't hard when you got a library card. Hey, that's from Arthur. Sorry, it went off in my head. Oh,
it's cool. I'm waiting for you to agree to my terms.
Yes, sorry. Yes, that was me agreeing indirectly to the terms. I will get a library card.
It literally, you walk in, you say, "Hey, I need a library card." That's it.
I don't even know what the library is here.
And then, hey, I have this thing that you can use. If you open your phone you type in google.com, you can type in like a library near me, and
Yeah.
it'll show you libraries near you. And then you can go in there and say, "Hey, I need a library card." I know.
Mm-hmm.
I know.
Mm-hmm.
No one ever thinks of it. It's so
Tiff.
simple. It's so
Tiff.
simple you would never think of it. Go support your local library. It's so important. You don't understand. This administration doesn't want you to be smart. You need your local libraries. You need them.
You do need
Support your
them.
local
I
libraries.
kind of want to work in a library. I thought it'd be fun.
I'm so sorry. I'm really passionate about the local library.
You should. You should be. I remember little me wanted
Also,
to be
what's cool about having a
Matilda.
library card, I am going to go on a library rant right now, so don't stop me. What's cool about having a library card is you have access to two really cool apps. One of them is called Libby, and you just log in with your library card information, and you can take out ebooks for free without having to leave your house. Without having to leave your house. You don't have to go to the library to take the book out, and you don't have to go back to the library to give the book back because it's all automatic and digital. Amazing. Amazing. Also, I think the other app is called Hoopla. Is it Hoopla?
Hoopla!
Yeah, Hoopla is for streaming audiobooks, music, and video from your library. You can take out movies from your library. You can take out audiobooks from your library. You can watch documentaries from your library, all within this app. And it is free. You just have to go to your library and get a library card. So go support your local library. It's literally so important. There's so many things you can do with a library card. And libraries aren't just for books. There's tons of resources there for people to use. There's tons. Go check out your local library. My library just did something called Jack's PopCon, which is like a pop culture convention, and they had D&D tables set up. They had a gaming section set up. They had local vendors and creators come in. They had cosplayers there. It was such a cool experience. That was their second annual one, and it was so fun. I can't wait for next year's. And it's totally free to the public. You just walk in, and you don't have to pay like a normal convention.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
So go support your local library. Also, so I've been reading Home Sweet Haunt. Anyway, back to what I was doing. Thank you for listening to my library TED Talk. Thank you. I've been playing Dead Space still. It's really hard and frustrating. I get about a chapter done a week, and it's taking forever. But I'm really excited because I have Silent Hill 2 to start, and it's my first time playing Silent Hill 2. And after that, I have South of Midnight to start, which I'm really, really excited about.
I haven't seen that's popular. What is it about?
Yeah, it's about this girl who finds out that she's what they call a weaver, I guess, and she can like see monsters, and she's got to like fight these like big lore monsters. It's set in like the South, like kind of like Louisiana feels. I don't know too much about it.
Yeah.
I'm going in mostly blind.
Yeah.
But one of my very lovely viewers gifted it to me the other day, and it was just really nice. So thank you guys again for that. That was really nice of you.
Aww.
I watched Adolescence finally, and that was fine. It was sad. So there's that, and I'm excited because today is Last of Us Season 2 day. Last of Us
Oh my
Season
god,
2.
it is.
It's
Oh my
Last of Us
God.
Season 2 day!
Oh my
I'm
god,
so
that came up so
excited!
fast. Holy
I'm so
crap.
excited. So,
That snuck
really
up on
excited.
me. I guess I've been
Super
under a
stoked.
rock. I'm not ready.
my
I'm not
heart-
ready.
I know my heart is going to break a million times. And I think that's really the gist of everything. Oh, and we watched Winnie the Pooh Blood and Honey last night, didn't we?
Yeah.
It was
Yeah.
awful.
It was
The kills were kind of fun.
Yep. Except for that one was really the first one. The first kill was really confusing to me.
The CG
okay.
was bad. The CG
There were
was
some
very
parts
bad
where I
for
just
that.
looked away because I was like, I know what's gonna happen, and I was like, I don't want to see it. So like, I'll just cover the screen. I was like, oh.
Yeah.
That's it.
So, we'll watch the second one.
See what happens. See if the CG gets better.
Yeah. I think I might start doing like quick little like reviews of bad horror movies for
You should.
reals. I think that'll be fun. So we did that. We watched Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey, and that was fun. I think maybe we'll do a comedy next time.
Yeah, I like how you mix it up.
Yeah, I think we'll do a comedy. I think I want to do Drop Dead Fred. Have you
I've
ever
never
seen
seen
that
it.
movie?
No.
I'm so excited. Okay.
I saw you posted a thing on your Insta story of it, and I was like, oh yeah, I've never seen that, but I know where it's
It's
from.
the mega bitch. Yeah, no, it's so funny. It's one of my favorite comedies. So, I get a lot of my humor from that movie, unfortunately, as you'll
Cool.
see.
So it'll really define you as a person. I'm so excited.
I watched it a lot as a child.
I got you.
But yeah, that's really what I've been consuming lately, media-wise. Yeah, that's really it. Nothing too crazy going on in my life, which I'm really excited about. Wedding planning is going great.
Yay!
I've got a cool creator meetup on Wednesday that's at the barcade that I'm excited for. But by the time everyone's listening to this, I'll have already done that. And if you are listening to this on Friday, Cozy Gaming in Jacksonville, Florida at the Daily Dose at 1 p.m. Eastern Time.
Yo, what's going on there? What are you guys doing there?
And I know what you're thinking. We play video games together and drink boba tea and just hang out for a couple hours. It's a good time.
Wow.
The game that I'm featuring as one of my favorite cozy games this week is Pokemon Snap.
Ooh.
The new Pokemon Snap.
Love that.
Yep. So I'm excited about that.
that.
But yeah. That's really it.
Was everyone like featuring like their own game?
The hosts all bring their own game that they want to feature and talk about and play.
Okay.
And then we usually always have like Mario Kart and Super Smash 2. So like
It's kind of like a
someone brought Overcooked. Someone brought Overcooked one time. Someone brought Monster Hunter Wilds one time, which was pretty cool.
So wait, for it to be cozy? Like as a cozy game? I wouldn't find Overcooked to be cozy to me. I would find it very stressful.
Yeah, I find it stressful too, but different strokes for different folks.
That's true.
I think what we also try to do is kind of foster an environment where people are playing video games with somebody they don't know. Where you can meet a stranger and just sit down and play a video game together. I think that's like just a really simple explanation of kind of what we do there. But at the end of the day, we're just really trying to build community.
No, that makes sense. I think the last time I ever played video games with a stranger, like in person, was Big Sax and I joined a Smash Bros. Tournament at a convention because we just wanted to do it, and we lost very quickly because the person was using, they were both using like OP characters. I think one was Cloud. Yeah.
Lamos.
Yeah, so we lost very quickly. But it was an experience. It was fun. But it's okay.
I would love to do a Double Dash tournament.
Oh, I'm sure they have those.
Mario
it's really
Kart
weird
Double
thinking
Dash.
about, like, I don't know, using a console, it's not, like, yours. I don't know. It's just weird thing to think about. For me.
Well,
at least for that tournament.
We each host brings their own console to set up. Yeah. And then we also encourage people to bring their own. So a lot of people will bring their own Switch and kind of just hang out and, like, just parallel play or body double. And they'll play their own game and talk to somebody else who's playing their own game. And
yeah, it's
kind of just like a come in and come as you are and do as you will kind of place. It's fun.
Oh, no, yeah. Yes. No, I know you guys bring, like, your own consoles. I guess I was thinking, like, in, like, the context of, like, a tournament at a convention, you're trusting, like, multiple people to, like, play your console, and you're just, like, there. I don't know. It was one of those things that it would like, freak me out if I had to bring my own to that kind of environment.
Something I learned about, like, those, I have friends that do set up for those now. They actually just have, like, designated consoles that they have for that. Like, not their own personal ones. Okay. Yeah. Like, what the guy that helps us set up the Cozy Gaming, he's got, like, 30 Switch consoles. Like, just that are, like, numbered and labeled, and we just kind of, like, put them out. Yeah.
Wow.
It's business. He's got business. He does like conventions and stuff like that.
Oh, I was like,
Where he
what's
runs like
business?
the
You're like,
game
it's
room.
business. It's 30
It's his
switches.
business. Yeah, because he can like set up console like game rooms, tournaments. A lot of conventions do tournaments now, like video game tournaments.
Oh, yeah.
It's
I
kind
never
of a
make it to the
staple.
cosplay competition. I always got to do that. Or the cosplay fashion show. That's a good one. Cosplay
I like
fashion
the
shows.
idea of a cosplay fashion show versus a cosplay competition because that's
Yeah.
just about like I like the idea of celebrating everybody's hard work versus who
Hmm.
did the best hard work, you know? But
Right.
I
And not everyone's going to
digress.
agree on it. So that was another
Yeah,
thing.
and why would they?
Why
Do
would
you
they?
do you have anything you want to get off your chest before we start talking about um all of the good things in our life? What made you grumpy this week? I know you have at least one thing that made you grumpy this week.
Yeah, I have two. Um, so one is period cramps because
Yeah,
they kick my butt
fuck a period cramp. Fuck a
for
period
real.
cramp.
Like they've been bad. Like last night, I was like after we watched the movie, I'm like, oh, I'm like I'm just gonna lay in bed, and then I was like, oh, I can't go to sleep. I'm in pain, so I just lay there.
Oh.
Yeah,
You
and
need to get
then
one of those heating pads that plug into the wall so it doesn't, you don't have to microwave it every 20 minutes.
it's not every 20 minutes. It lasts a while, you
Does it?
know.
Okay, I don't know. I just noticed
It's
like
okay.
those microwavable heating pads, they never stay hot long enough for me.
I'm in my little. I don't even know where it is. Did I bring it in here? No. Well.
This baby right here,
Oh my gosh, it's got the cord.
this baby stays
Oh
hot.
yeah.
This
Uh,
baby stays hot. I'm
you know,
into
maybe
it.
I should get one. Maybe I should get a heating pad.
They're like $40 at Walgreens. It's really worth it.
Oh,
This
okay.
was
I was like,
$40 at
what?
Walgreens.
Oh, okay.
They have cheaper ones, but I don't suggest them because they're made of plastic.
Gross. No, get the
Yeah,
fabric.
they're not comfy. This one's comfy.
Okay. Gotcha. Soft. I mean, I'm not against it. I just like one I use right now is just like this little stuffed fox with like little micro beads in it, or rice, or something like that.
You could
And
use both.
it does the job. It could do. I could do both.
You
Could
could
do.
put the fox on your lower back and the heating pad on your cramps.
You know, that would actually be a very good idea. That's a very good idea because I
Because
definitely had that happen to me the other day.
I get lower back pain during my period.
Mm-hmm.
That's what really kills me.
That was me on Thursday where I just didn't move, and then we were gonna like meet. We were gonna play something, and then I was like, I haven't moved. I just haven't moved.
Maybe it was
Like,
repo.
oh, it was Repo. You're right. Yep. I keep thinking
Seems
you're
like
gonna say
something you
Riku
would
every
do.
time you say Repo. Every time.
I told
Uh,
you. It just happens.
it's all good. It's all good. And then Thursday, I also got some. I went to a Big B, which is like a coffee shop here. They have a lot of like. They're a little different than Starbucks or like your like a local coffee shop. I guess they're kind of. They just to me they have a lot of sweet coffee. They're just like a little bit different. But I went to this location I'd never been to. They were dead, like super dead, because they're part of like this gas station that's just kind of in the middle of nowhere ish.
Okay.
And I don't usually get like hot coffee unless it's like in the winter. And so I was gonna get iced. I was like, no, I'm gonna get a hot coffee. And it was bad. It was not
No,
good. Yeah, and that was
not
like my
bad
little like
coffee.
treat for the day. And I had it and I was like and my best friend said like they might have forgot to put syrup in it. So I might have just been drinking like espresso and milk or whatever. Like that was it. And maybe that's what was happening. They didn't put any flavoring in it because it didn't taste sweet at all. So I don't know. But, you know, it's fine, I guess. I just won't go to that location anymore. It was my only time going there. But, yeah. So,
Sorry that your fun little treat for the day was ruined by Big B Coffee. If you want, we can burn them down. We can go there tonight and burn the building down if you want.
I mean, one of the girls clearly starts college, I guess, in the fall. So, you know, we can't do that to her. She needs that job. What?
I think she'll be
What?
fine.
I mean, maybe. She asked me how my weekend was. She was, are you doing anything fun this weekend? And I was like, or if I'm doing anything like exciting or whatever. I don't know. It's fine. It's fine. But
And you
that's it.
said,
I mean,
yes, I
period
do something
cramps.
fun every weekend. I have a podcast with my
I
best
do.
friend, and we yeah.
Yes. Yes. I did not tell her that because I was like, I don't know you. I don't know you. Here comes the sun. Na 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 na. If you grab your sunglasses, I'm grabbing
Yep, it's
sunglasses.
coming.
I'm gonna actually join you. Hey,
I'm
I'm
not
wearing the
getting
bunny
back up.
ears. I might as well put on sunglasses.
So other than the sun, I do have a grump.
Okay, yeah. What's your grump? What's going on?
I have a grump. This is the grump I was trying to remember last week though, so I'll tell you about it this week. Um, so for a while, my tub had this issue where there was like a bubble of water or something, like underneath the linoleum bottom of the tub. So there's just a huge bubble, and when you step on it, it just used to spread to a different side, and it was getting like really dangerous to like be in there, like hard to stand. So I called my landlord and I said, "Hey, um, this shoddy job that you did on this bathtub is now messed up and like it's dangerous to take a shower in my bathtub." And he goes, "Oh yeah, it probably just is the he said there's a cast iron tub underneath the linoleum like thing that they put over it, and
Uh
that it
huh.
probably just got like air and water in between the actual tub and like the linoleum covering that he had shoddily put into the bathtub." He's like, "Just poke a hole in it." He's like, "Just poke a hole in the linoleum floor of your tub and wait for it to drain." And that was his like solution for me to have a tub that didn't try to murder me whenever I took a shower. And that
I'm
was my
trying to
grump
picture
because
this.
you know like when you get a water blister under your
No,
skin?
what's a
You've
water
ever had a
blister?
blister under your skin?
I've had a blister. Oh, so you didn't mean just a regular blister? Okay.
Yeah, like
Okay.
where there's like water in there. Hold on.
What are you doing? Where are you going?
Um,
Curtains. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. There
really? Anyway, my landlord being a cheap fuck is my grump.
you go. I'm just trying to. So okay. So your bathtub has like a blister in it. Is that what you're?
It's like
There you go.
there's a tub, right?
Mm-hmm.
What is going on today?
What's?
I accidentally turned my heating pad on, but you know what? Fuck it.
Why is it behind you?
I don't have
Did,
cramps right now.
oh. Okay.
It's cold in here. I'm just like basically using it to warm up. It has a lot
Oh.
of uses.
I thought you were like I accidentally turned it on. I'm like, don't you want it on? Because it's
I'm gonna
behind you.
I'm gonna leave it on, yeah.
Oh my goodness.
I'm gonna
Okay,
leave it
so
on to warm my back.
your bat your bathtub has a blister.
It had
Like an
one.
air
I poked a
bubble?
hole, yeah,
Oh,
like an air bubble, except it's water
okay.
instead of air.
Right. Huh.
So I had to poke a hole in the bottom of my tub and like wait for it to drain instead of him sending out someone to just like
How
put
do you poke
something.
a hole in your tub? What'd you
See,
use?
a screwdriver apparently. Troy did it.
Oh. I think I'd be worried I'd mess it up. But I guess I'd have to see it. Like, did it work?
Yeah, it worked. It's flat again. I'm a little concerned about taking a bath now though because like now whatever's underneath the linoleum is exposed to the rest of the water, I guess.
Yeah, yeah.
And like I don't want a urinary tract infection for
You'll
taking a
have to show
bath.
me a picture of this. You have to like take a picture and or video and show it to me because now I'm like I'm just trying to picture it because I'm thinking of like you know how like a ceiling has a bubble when it gets moisture. Is it like but it's like a bathtub?
It's like that, but on the floor. Yes. Like
Okay.
literally like that, bruv. That's also happened to me at a different house that I've lived in with the same landlord. You would think I would learn my lesson and not rent from this man anymore. But guess what? There's not a whole lot of affordable rentals where they let you have a house and a fenced in backyard. So I'll take this one. It's fine.
That's concerning. But nah, I get it. A girl's got to do what a girl's got to do. You know?
Right. Right.
You're just trying to have, you're trying to
So
have a roof over your
my
head
my
and you
my
got to
grump
have some air
my
bubbles.
grump is that my grump is that I have a slumlord and that I just don't like landlords in general, and I think they should get real jobs instead of having people pay their mortgages on houses that they don't even live in.
No, I feel like landlords are never I feel like that's just that's like the reputation that they're not usually good not that they're bad people. I don't know their lives, but they can be
I
a
think
little
they're bad
slimy.
people.
They could be bad people. I've never had one, so I can't say. I've only
I
had
think
an
landlords.
apartment.
I
I've only
I
had a
think
leasing
landlords are
office.
slimy little snakes.
They could
So
be. They could be. Um,
that's my
what
grump.
was it?
It's my
That's a good
bathtub.
grump.
My bathtub grump.
Do you mind if I backpack
Made me
off
real
that grump?
grumpy.
Do
Go
you mind
for
if I
it.
backpack off? Oh, um,
Backpack.
it's just the construction on our road. That's all. I actually was late to work by like 15 minutes because I couldn't get off my street or couldn't get out of my driveway. It's still going. I don't know when it's over, but we've named
Nightmare.
them all. We've named the workers. We got John Goodman. We got Aaron. We got Ernest. There's one old man
I live
that.
on
What?
my street is named Ernest.
Don't say that. Don't
They're not
say
gonna find
that.
me. It's okay. They'll be fine.
Yeah, they'll find you. They'll be like, "Who's that one cool girl
There's
on Ernest in Jacksonville,
there's so many
Florida?" There's
different
only one.
Ernest. There's so many Ernests. Ernest
Okay.
Road, Ernest Drive, Ernest Place, Ernest Circle.
Well, the
You'll never
Ernest that
find
I'm
me.
talking about, he wears overalls. He's always wearing those same overalls. Oh, Ernest and his overalls.
Oh, Ernest.
I don't know if it's like acceptable to name people, but I think it's more fun that
It's
way.
not.
We've created a bond. We've created a bond. They show up at our house or on our street at like 7 o'clock, 7:30 in the morning, and then you have to like look out your window constantly to being like, "Can I get out? Can I leave? Can I get out? Can I leave?"
Jesus. That does sound really annoying.
A little bit. I was going down our street. I think it was Thursday, and I scared this one like front loader or like bulldozer thing, and it like sped all the way backward. It was great. I think I scared them. I think they're scared of me
Good.
because I was just
Good. He
I was
should be scared
revving.
of
I
you.
was going. I mean, that's it. I didn't mean to
So,
like. This is your grump. This is your grump.
thank you.
I did. I,
Well, we
sorry.
know that we knew that we did talk about your road construction last week, so I am annoyed for you that it's still going.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
grumpy
just it's
for
gotten a
you.
little bit worse. There was a giant pit in our road, and now there's another
I
pit, and then
fell
it's
in
just
the pit.
there's just
You
I didn't name one
fell
other
in the
guy.
pit.
I am sorry about your landlord though. That sounds I don't
He
know. I would just
sucks.
hope that people would use common sense and you're asking for help. It's not like you went out of your way or like, well, I fixed it and then you broke it or whatever and then you're like,
I
"Hey, help."
yeah. Honestly, this house, it's not the worst house. Like the last house I lived in with this landlord was way worse.
Yeah.
Um,
That's unfortunate though. That shouldn't be a
this
thing.
one's this one's better. The biggest like gripe I really have about this house is that all the tile in the kitchen is cracked, and it just makes it look gross. Like I just don't like the way it looks. Like he really needs to retile the floors in the kitchen, but it's fine. I don't care at the end of the day. I don't care. It's
Right.
not
It's
my
just one of
house.
those things that if you could fix it, you would.
If I could fix it, if I had the time and money, I would retile the floor, but I don't, and I won't. Um,
I don't and I won't.
I don't and I won't.
Well,
So
I'm
I will.
sorry.
It's okay. We can. It's just a little grump, not a big deal. We can move on from it. That's the whole point. It's nothing compared to the glimmers in my life.
That's true. I have a lot of glimmers.
I have so many. Maybe not for this week in particular. I will say I was researching my article,
Yeah.
and I was on today.com, and I saw this thing that was like, what's it called? 150 dark humor jokes that are wrong in all the right ways. You know,
Oh my
you
gosh.
probably shouldn't laugh, but that's what make these dark humor
I'm
jokes
already
so
laughing. I'm already laughing.
hilarious. So I
Here we
was like,
go.
oh,
Here we go.
I've got to know what the today.com has as the best dark humor jokes. I have to know. Because I love dark humor,
You
obviously.
do. It's definitely your thing.
So here's one. My husband calls me a skeptic, but I don't believe anything he says.
Oh.
My wife asked her doctor if she should have kids after 40. He told her no. 40 is more than enough. These are dark humor, so don't come at me if you get offended by these jokes. These jokes own the libs.
Is there another one? You got another one?
Oh, so many.
Oh, today.com. You silly.
Bacon and eggs walk into a bar. The bartender says, "Sorry, we don't serve breakfast here." Which is crazy because you can have bacon and eggs not for breakfast. Okay. I don't really like camping. Then again, I don't enjoy doing anything intense. So dark. The humor is too dark. The humor is too dark.
I'm kind of offended.
It's so. Oh, why did the lion go to therapy?
Why?
He found out his wife was a cheetah. So dark, so dark, so dark. Yeah, I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. If it offends you, too bad. If you're offended by my dark humor, too bad. Too bad. Why shouldn't you marry a hardware engineer? Because they have floppy disks. Wow, that one's actually a little rude. Never mind. Okay.
With their floppy
So
disks.
I just had to, I just had to read a couple of those really dark. Sorry for everybody. For not putting a trigger warning in front of all the dark humor. I'm really sorry about that.
You put one now,
No,
after the
it's too
fact.
late. It's too late.
If you were triggered by any of those jokes, we apologize, but we do
You
not take
you may
responsibility
be
as those jokes
entitled
were
to
not ours.
compensation. Please call
Yeah. You wouldn't steal a car.
1-800.
Oh,
You wouldn't
wrong
you
thing.
wouldn't download a car.
You wouldn't steal a car. You wouldn't download a car. Wouldn't ride
Yes,
in a
but
car, drive a car. It's good.
so
Whatevs.
what made
Whatevs.
what
Oh.
made you smile this week?
What made me smile?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so many things. So
Yeah.
many things. Things that haven't happened yet.
Well, you can't
Well,
talk about them yet
Monday.
then.
Yeah, well, no, I mean, they're going to have. Okay, like, okay, it'll make sense. When I wrote this all on Thursday, so they've happened. All but one have happened.
Okay.
So, you're good. You're good. I was just a little overachiever over here.
Really were.
So I got my hair cut and I got it colored
It looks
on
great.
Monday. Um, that was cool. Yeah, it was good. And then we had to redo it on Wednesday. This whole week's been weird because we had two people that were not there because they went on spring break. One went to Tennessee and the other person went to Florida. So it was just like a weird week, but like it was okay. You know, I didn't. It was fine. It's just like a little schedule change, little just a little different, but not like a
Sure.
bad change. Yeah,
Okay.
so that was good. So that was a fun time. And then I think just cooking this week I really enjoyed. I just like cooking in general. Given I'm usually like reading like a recipe, which is still cooking, but I'm not doing this from like memory, right?
That's fine. You don't have to. I don't
Yeah,
do
it's
any
all
cook.
good.
Well, that's not true. I do some cooking.
Yeah. Another like I guess I could tell this was gonna be a grump or a glimmer, but Thursday was my for people that didn't know was my like dad's like death anniversary, and so I went to go visit like his resting place on Thursday, and it was very nice. I think it was very like I don't know what the word I would use to it. I'm not like a huge like religious person, but just going and visiting someone, that like meant a lot to you is something that you can just do. And I brought like a little almond joy because that was like his favorite candy. So I brought that and I was just like, here you go. And then I felt bad for if an animal ate it and died later. But I didn't think about that part until after the fact. And I was like, it's
It's
fine.
okay.
It's
It's
fine.
fine. It's totally
Yeah.
fine.
So that was nice just because I haven't like gone there and I don't usually like visit like resting places. I mean, I don't know. My family usually did like years ago. But I went and did that, which was nice. That was Thursday. And then yesterday, aka Saturday, the 12th, I got to spend the day with my best friend and my nephew. It was his birthday. He turned 4. We went to various places. We went and got breakfast. We all had vegan breakfast dishes,
Oh
which was really
yeah.
good. Yeah, it was great. I know I don't have to. I know like they don't care, and I just don't mind eating vegan because I eat vegan at their house,
I think
so whatever.
I don't think vegans care, but I do think that we appreciate when our omnivore friends and family like eat vegan around us. Like I definitely think we appreciate it.
Well, I think it's
Because
easier. Oh, go
at
ahead.
the end of the day, like I will never tell somebody how to eat, but I don't like I wouldn't choose to sit there and watch someone eat chicken wings or a burger or a steak, you know? Like I wouldn't choose that. It's not like on my to-do list. So it's nice
That's
when I don't have to, you know?
right. Well, my thing is like it's a busy Saturday. We're at a restaurant. Things can get mixed up. Um,
True.
I learned that English muffins, is that what's called? Yeah, it's English muffins. They actually have milk in them.
Some of
So
them,
they
yeah.
originally got English muffin toast, and they mixed up the order. And I pointed out, I was like, "Why do your guys' look different when you guys got the same thing?" And I got wheat toast, so I didn't have to worry about nothing. 'Cause I didn't know what English muffin toast even was.
Never heard of that.
It's a thing. It looks like regular toast to me,
I know what an
but
English muffin is, like,
yeah,
but that's not toast. That's a different type of
right,
bread.
yeah. And so luckily I pointed that out because he had one of them was going to eat dairy and like didn't know it until I pointed it out, and then they were like, "Oh shoot," because I was like, "Yeah, you guys got the same thing." So it worked out. They had like a vegan kids menu, which was cool. Like they've really come a long way. I got some apple juice because my nephew got apple juice, and I was like, "Heck yeah, man!"
Cool aunt,
Felt kind of
cool
bad
aunt.
though. I got a big glass of it, and he got like a little cup.
It's
I was
okay.
like,
He doesn't
"It's
need a
fine."
big cup of orange juice.
No, it was like sugared down too, so it's good. And then we went to a vegan and gluten free bakery, which was really cool. So we did that. I actually saw one of my friends there that I haven't seen in like years. They work there now, so that was sweet. It was one of those things where like someone sees you because they know you, but you don't see them. And I remember just doing like I was at like I got like a vanilla espresso cupcake, and I got like a lavender and then a carrot cake donut. Just like cake donuts. They have different types of
Sure.
stuff. I actually really thought of you. I was like, Tiff would really like it here.
I I'm thinking about coming over right now, so we
There
can
you go.
go.
Because you go to one, right? You go to a vegan
I did.
bakery, right?
Yeah, this week I didn't. I made my own brownies at home. They came out really good.
Hell yeah. Isn't it called? I was trying to tell best friendo about it. Is that like Sweet Theory?
Sweet Theory. Love Sweet Theory, yeah.
I was telling her about it. I was like, yeah, Tiff goes to this place, and like it kind of reminds me of like where we went, and it was just cool. It's really
Delish.
small though. That's the thing. The place is really small, and it was kind of busy. But my friendo was like waving at me through like the back window of the kitchen, and I'm like, I just like was looking down doing whatever, and I saw like this like movement, and I'm like, what is that? And I was like, is someone trying to get my attention right now? So I looked up and I saw them, and I was like, oh my god. And then I felt bad because they had a name change, and I couldn't remember the name that they changed their name
No.
to, and so I just was like, I was still like, I said hi, but I messaged them later saying like, I'm so sorry, I completely spaced on your name. I didn't know, but I knew who you were, and yeah, so whole thing. We talked really quick. It was really busy. We didn't have a lot of time to talk. I really wanted to hug them though, but it sounds like they're doing good. It was a very quick interaction. Didn't think I was gonna
Sure.
see anybody I knew, but it was cool.
Fun.
And then we were gonna go to Build a Bear. We didn't because there was also gonna be like this big Easter egg hunt that was gonna happen at the same time that Build a Bear opened. So we skipped on that. For the ones that don't know, if like a kid wants to get like their birthday bear, it costs the amount that they're gonna turn. So because he's turning 4, the bear was gonna cost $4. But they
That's
don't. It's not any bear. It's like
crazy.
a
Oh.
certain bear.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay. I was like,
yeah,
oh.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
And
So
that's
that
why
was
you had
cool.
to buy Isabel online instead of getting her in the Build-A-Bear store.
Which I'm glad I did because here I was gonna like go and do it because I really wanted to have the experience. But we ended up doing it, and I ended up saving money in the long run, anyways. So
Have
that
you
was cool.
ever made a Build-A-Bear in the Build-A-Bear store?
Yeah, I've made like
Okay.
2 or 3.
Okay. It is a good experience. I think it's fun to do at least once. So,
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if anyone knows the Build-A-Bear experience, but basically you go in, they stuff your stuffed
you pick
animal.
out a stuffed animal
It's
skin.
yeah,
It's
it
just like
sounds
fabric. It's just empty skin of a stuffed animal. And then they shove a metal pipe up its rear and they blast stuffing into it until it's your desired firmness. And then they make you like kiss a satin heart and make a wish and put it inside there. And then you can add stuff like
you have to rub it
my
so
high school.
it's warm.
Yeah, you have to rub it. Yeah. Blow on it, whatever they have you do. My high school boyfriend made me a Build-A-Bear once, with a little like voice recorder in it that says
Yeah.
like, "I love you, my darling, and you're the only girl for me." And now I literally just got really bad secondhand cringe even thinking about it. Shout out, Robert, you were really fucking weird. Um,
Boo, Robert.
um, but I just remember having that bear for a long time, like until the like voice recorder went weird, and it was really funny. Oh, and he dressed it like him, so he put like black jeans on it and Converses and like a black T-shirt, or like jeans and Converse and a black T-shirt. It was pretty neat.
I'm not gonna lie, I had a friend in high school who had a stuffed animal that was named after her boyfriend at the time. So that was, him when he wasn't there.
Cute. Yeah, I don't know.
I don't
So
know. I'm not like I think no, no.
anyway, that was high school.
Yeah, no, it was a different time. Different time, people. I
Different
had my dog
time.
actually. I had a dog Build-A-Bear that I put like the barking thing in, so it'd be like, bah!
Yeah,
And
that doesn't sound
it was
annoying at
really
all.
it got annoying. I was like, why did I do this to myself?
Yes.
And now they have like scents and they
I
have
was
little
gonna
like
say, I
yeah.
think the scents are cool. Like, I think it'd be nice to have like a little vanilla and coconut scented stuffed animal on my bed.
I kind of wonder if
I'm
I'd
a
get sick of it though. You know?
no, I'm a vanilla girly. I
No, I do like the
I
vanilla
like
smell. Yeah.
anything vanilla. I'm down.
I like eucalyptus, but I can't enjoy like eucalyptus because it's toxic to cats. So I just kind of I have some lotion at work, but I keep it at work because the cats can't like they can't. It's just toxic, so they
Ingest
can't have it.
it,
It's like
yeah.
basically poison. Yeah. So
That's
yeah, it's basically the
interesting.
Build-A-Bear experience. I think that was it.
We
Doesn't sound like
did.
it doesn't sound like anything
Oh,
anyone would want to do.
and then you so they shove the metal pipe up your bear's butt and they stuff it full of stuffing, and then they sew them up, and then you take it to the computer and you like name it and stuff.
Like
They print you
adoption
out
papers.
they
Yeah.
print you out a little adoption birth certificate for your bear, and
Don't
then
forget the bathtub.
oh yeah, you have to wash your bear in the fake bathtub with the brushes, and they have a blow dryer, and you can pick out clothes. Yeah.
The
Yeah,
clothes
it's
are
a whole
expensive. That's where they get you.
that is exactly where they get you. I'll go to Goodwill and I'll go buy a cheap ass doll from the Goodwill and take the clothes off that bitch. Put it
I
on
would.
my Build-A-Bear.
I was gonna say I would just go to craft shows and just get
Craft shows is smart too. So
But
let's
yeah,
see. You went to the bakery.
yep.
You went to you got a new Build-A-Bear on the way.
No.
Yeah, you have Isabel on the way.
Yeah, sorry. I thought you were saying we were going there. She's clothed, by the way. I'm not getting like a naked Isabel in the mail.
Hmm.
It's like her. I'm just clarifying. She's coming in her. I got the winter version where she has her cute little cardigan and her little skirt. Mm-hmm. And like in the summer like outfit. But yeah. But yes, sorry. Yes, I got my Build-A-Bear on the way. She's coming tomorrow. Hopefully. Um. Yeah, I got vegan breakfast, got vegan bakery goods, got Build-A-Bear coming, and then I jumped on a trampoline yesterday. I helped put a trampoline together, and
Fun.
yeah, and then my nephew just
Yeah.
wanted to jump on a trampoline, and we did that, and
Cool.
then we saw a lot of birds. Mating season's in right now,
Yeah.
so all these birds are flying.
Mating season. The birds are fucking. Watch
Like
out.
it reminded me of the birds. Like that's how many birds there were.
Scary.
They were like flying from tree to tree to a field to a tree. We saw a woodpecker. I played with some dirt. It was good. It was
Woodpecker.
good. But yeah, so I'm gonna see my mom today. We're gonna work on a puzzle. I'm debating picking up a cheesecake on the way there. Just like to
Definitely pick up
have
a
something.
cheesecake. Definitely pick up a
Yeah,
cheesecake.
we're gonna have like our little Golden Girls moment. But that's it. So that's my whole week of shenanigans. What about you? What are your glimmers?
My glimmers. My glimmers. I made really good brownies out of sweet potatoes. I
Ooh,
made sweet
that's
potato
cool.
brownies, and then
Can you tell?
my no, no, they just taste like really fudgy brownies. I wish I made them a little sweeter, but I've been
Mm-hmm.
putting like ice cream on top anyway, so who cares?
Yo.
And then I yesterday I had a really sweet glimmer. Troy and I were like, no, it was Friday. We were talking about like, oh, what do we want as a wedding song? Like, let's figure out what our wedding song would be. So we were just
Yeah.
putting different love songs on in the kitchen while I was cooking and like dancing to them and just like
I saw your
trying out our wedding
post.
song, and it was so cute.
Ah, it sounds
Um,
cute. I was like, you
so
guys.
And we were
Ugh.
trying to like figure out, because I'm getting a four-string quartet for the ceremony because I want them to play Helena when I walk down the aisle. But then we were trying to
Mhm.
figure out what to play when we leave. So we were trying to figure that song out too. We haven't picked one yet, but we were playing with like Friday I'm in Love, or maybe that To Die. Well, no, he doesn't want to do the Smiths. He wants to do The Cure.
Okay.
There was another Cure song that we had picked out. I can't remember, but it's okay because I don't want anybody to know until it's time anyway. So,
Right. I mean, it's just you and me here.
well,
you're,
and our millions of
I know.
listeners, obviously.
Yeah. But like right now,
But
in this current,
that was a glimmer of mine.
yeah. Oh,
It
that
was
sounds
really
cute.
a sweet moment. Just me and my future husband dancing in the kitchen. It was really cute.
It sounds cute. I've actually never really been a part, not that I'm like a part of your wedding planning, but hearing about it, because I've never really been a part of that, you know? Usually, like, it's someone I know and then they don't tell me everything. So, it's just
Well,
nice. It's nice that I'm kind of like, you're just telling me stuff. And I'm like, oh, I
you're
feel like
there.
kind of
You're in the
included.
know. Yeah,
I'm in the world.
you're in
In the
the know.
loop.
But that's my
I'm in,
glimmers. We do have some listener glimmers that we can talk about if you're interested in doing that with me.
I
Thank you guys so
mean,
much, by the way, for sending in your listener glimmers. Oh, we just had a last minute one too.
I did see that.
Just
I
came
did actually
through.
notice that one. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So you can see three of them, right? We got like three? Do we have three or
I
four
can
now?
We have four now.
Okay.
So there's three as a response on the story that we did, and we just got sent one in the DMs, like literally 45 minutes ago.
Yo.
So I'm gonna start with our friend Collection Revolution, who you can follow by that same name pretty much anywhere on the internet if you want.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Very cool and good friend, has been really killing it lately. Collection Revolution's Glimmer says is that he's enjoying seeing progress in the changes that he's made in his life, keeping consistent at his goals, and all the people who are cheering him on as to do them. So, yay, Collection Revolution! We are
Yay!
so proud of you. I see you working so hard, not only on your content and on your presence with your friends, but also on yourself and taking really good care of yourself. I'm so proud of you. I love seeing that change in you. You look happier. You
It
sound more
does.
confident.
Yeah.
I'm just really, really excited to see you blossom and make yourself so happy, and that you're worth all of that effort. And I'm glad that you have made that connection for yourself too. So yay, Collection Revolution. We love you so
Yay!
much. Do you want to pick one now?
Yeah. Okay. So this one's from Great Kraken, and their
Hey.
and their glimmer is my crush told me she has a crush on me.
Whoa, that's really
Oh,
exciting.
that
Congratulations on your
is
crushing on you. What a great feeling.
yes. Yeah. The word crush is so weird to me sometimes because I'm like, are you crushing? I'm crushing. You crushing? You got a crush? You got a crush? Do they like them? You know, that kind of whole thing. But I'm so happy for you, Great Kraken. You know, I always encourage people to say how they feel. And the fact when like your feelings and their feelings correlate, is that the word I want to say?
Nope, correlate. Correlate?
Thank you. I was going to
Oh,
correlate.
I think you went to
Align.
correlate and
Align.
align and you just mixed them together.
Coraline. I'm really happy for you, Great Kraken. I hope everything works out and you
I hope
guys
you guys get
just
to smooch. I hope you guys get to smooch in the near future.
smooch and touch butts and touch elbows even.
Whoa, calm down. That's
Maybe
a
some
little
forehead for forehead.
some whorehead kisses. Whorehead! And that's just our dark humor. You guys wouldn't get it.
Ayo! I'm actually kind of realizing these bunny ears remind me of Smash Bros. When they make you like move really fast.
Oh, for sure. I forgot about those.
But
Kraken. Thank you, Great
Great
Kraken,
Kraken,
for
thank
sending
you.
in your glimmer.
That's amazing. Truly, it's amazing.
Amazing.
So happy for you. I wish you all the best. And thank you for sending us your glimmer.
And
So
go
good.
smooch your crush.
Yeah, on the forehead.
Smooch 'em.
Or on the lips. Or on the nose.
Or the whorehead.
Or the forehead. Gosh. All right, Tiff.
Our next
What you
glimmer
got?
comes from Anonymous. I'm gonna go with Anonymous because they usually go in as Anonymous. And they said that they got to eat at their favorite breakfast place, which is called Maple Street Biscuit Company. They also included a really delicious looking picture of this biscuit, which I will tell you, I'm familiar with Maple Street Biscuit Company.
Yeah?
They're a pretty normal occurrence here. I don't know if I am on. I think I somehow got logged out of the Instagram on here. Switch accounts? Yeah, I got logged out of the Instagram, so I can't show it to you here. But we'll post it. We'll post it on the Instagram because it looks really delicious. It's
Oh, you
it's
know
like
what? I've actually never. Oh, God. Go ahead.
it's biscuits and gravy.
Yeah, it looks bomb.
It looks really bomb. And
Like the
Maple Street Biscuit
bombiest.
Company is delicious. I don't eat there anymore because they don't have anything vegan. But when I was an omnivore, I ate there all the time and it was delicious. So I totally understand why you would be excited about that. I do.
I don't even know if we have
So
one
thank you.
here. Do I have one here?
I don't know, but I was gonna say that's an amazing glimmer and congratulations because you got to eat your favorite breakfast from your favorite breakfast place. Hello? That's so exciting.
Yes. That is
That would be a
exciting.
glimmer
Breakfast
from
is really
me.
good.
Breakfast is the best food. I'm literally so excited to go make breakfast after this podcast. Do you want to read the last glimmer that's
Yeah.
in the do you want to read the
Yeah,
last glimmer
girl.
that's in the
I got you.
DMs? Okay.
I got you. Don't you worry.
I'm
All right.
not worried.
I'm always worried.
I
All right.
know.
So, full of worry all the time. All right. So, our next glimmer is from Riku, she, her. My glimmer, also going to be a little self-love, is that
As it
I
should
am a
be.
kick-ass mama. Yes. Who's done what she needed to keep my baby safe, and I finally get peace of mind.
Hell yeah. Congratulations. We love
Get
that.
it, get
Riku
it,
has
get
been
it, get it.
Riku has not only been going through it, but also has been like also kicking ass while going through it. I don't know how she does it, but she's amazing. She's an incredible friend, an incredible mom, an incredible person, and
Yes.
I just think that the podcast is so lucky that we get to be a friend of Riku. So if you're listening right now, Riku, congratulations, Mama, you're the best, and we love you so
Congrats!
much.
Oh my gosh.
If anybody else would like to send in their glimmers, you can always follow us on Instagram at Tell Us Something Good Pod, where you can DM us or respond to any of the many posts that we make on our stories asking for said glimmers, and we'll read them on the pod. If you let us know what you want to be called, we'll call you that. And if you let us know your preferred pronouns, we will also use that, and we appreciate it when you normalize pronouns. And that's really the gist for our listener glimmers, I think, today. We have some stories coming up, some positive
Yeah.
news stories. I think you went first last time,
Maybe.
so I'll go first this time. Because I think I
Okay.
went second because I did the weightlifting granny.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Mm-hmm.
You went. Yep, I went first last time. I really liked when people send us glimmers. Can I just say that? The
I
glimmers are really great.
I love it's my favorite part of the podcast is getting to read glimmers.
Yeah.
I was so literally ask Perk. We were watching Blood and Honey last night, and I literally just screamed in the Discord like, "We got glimmers from new people!" And it's not that I don't love hearing my friends' glimmers every single week. Obviously, that's why I do this podcast. But when you see more people starting to like do that with us and like tell us and want to celebrate their little wins with us or big wins, big or small, we celebrate them all, obviously.
Yeah.
It feels like we're doing good and it feels like we're making a difference in someone's life somewhere and it feels good.
It does feel really good. I like that. I like that connection that we got going on, and
Yeah.
it's just nice to hear. It's just nice to hear glimmers in general. But like you said, like different people are like, okay, we're making strides. We're making like connections. We're reaching out to
people.
everyone.
Yeah. It's really cool. It makes me feel excited again. So yeah. Um, I want to hear your story,
Hmm.
but I'm gonna go pee. I'm gonna do the quickest pee in the whole world, and then we'll
Okay.
start stories.
Okay. There she goes. There she goes. And now we time her.
Okay, you guys. Hi, welcome to story time. I'm gonna tell you a story about a lady that I learned about definitely not an hour ago. Not definitely not just finding this article this morning. My article is about 49-year-old Melanie Barrett from the UK. Melanie was born with scarred eyes after her mom contracted congenital toxoplasmosis while she was pregnant with Melanie, which caused Melanie to be born mostly blind. Melanie, according to this article, reported feeling isolated and struggled to fit in school due to her condition, and she turned to swimming to kind of cope with everything. She began swimming with an organization called oh my gosh, British Blind Sport Charity, which taught her how to swim straight and not like bump her head into walls while she's swimming and stuff.
Hmm.
Um, and as she became better and better at swimming, she ended up being sponsored and she became five-time winning para-Olympic
What?
para-Olympian in the Paralympics. So in 1996 in Atlanta and 2000 at Sydney Paralympics, she won a total of two gold medals, two silver medals, and a bronze at those Olympics. She said that she had never thought she
Dang.
would achieve something like this. And while it's no small feat to do all that, Melanie said, I need more. So Melanie learned about, she started swimming. Oh my God, shut up. Sorry, an ad just started. It scared me.
I was
Like,
like,
I
oh
don't
my
know
gosh.
why an ad would just pop up in the middle of this, but that was really scary. She said that she loved the water so much that she really wanted to start open water swimming, but open water swimming comes with a whole bunch of new obstacles when you can't see anything. Um,
What does that mean? Open water swimming.
Open water, like swimming in an ocean or swimming in a lake,
Okay,
or
not like a pool
not a
that's okay.
pool. Like open water is like wild waters where there's like, you know,
Gotcha. I just never,
ecosystems and stuff.
I didn't know, I just never called it
Sure,
that
yeah,
before.
no, I'm glad you asked because I'm familiar with it from scuba diving. Open water diving would be
Oh.
like diving in the ocean or diving in um, the ocean would be considered open water diving. I
Mm-hmm.
don't think they consider like springs and stuff open water because it's very
Gotcha.
smaller area. I digress. She said, sadly, my guide dog doesn't swim, but she became friends with an incredible open water swimmer that took her under her wing.
Mm-hmm.
Originally, when she started open water swimming, she would have her husband on a brightly colored paddleboard swim
Mm-hmm.
ahead of her so she could kind of spot him in the water and follow him.
Mm-hmm.
But she ended up getting these bone conducting headphones that allowed her new open water friend to communicate with her while she was
Hmm.
swimming and made open water swimming a lot more accessible for her.
Nice.
Um, which then allowed uh, Mel- Melanie to become the first blind person to swim the English Channel from Shakespeare Beach to Dover Cap Grisnez Beach in France in 12 hours and 20 minutes, which is faster than the expected 14 hours that she was originally thought that she'd be able to do it in. So she beat the time,
Wow.
and she's the first blind woman to do it, which is really
Hell
incredible.
yeah.
And she said it's been a dream come true. She swam the channel because she was raising money for the British Blind Sport charity, and
Hmm.
she actually has raised over 17,000 pounds, 175% of her 10,000 pound goal for the
Oof.
British Blind Sport charity, which is also the charity that got her started in swimming. So yeah, I just really loved this story of Melanie saying, I've accomplished so much as a para-Olympian, a woman born blind who got into swimming, but now I'm going to do more. But now I'm going to step it up. And Emily doesn't
Mm-hmm.
seem to be stopping anytime soon. She also swam Lake Geneva. She's done a lot of open water swimming. She's got, if you guys want to check out uh, her fundraiser is still raising money.
Woof,
It's
woof.
on justgiving.com. If you guys are interested in checking out that, you just look up Melanie's fundraiser for British Blind Sport. And you can check out, she's got over 165 donations. And I also really liked reading the little comments that were on her because people like, with GoFundMe, you can like, it's the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
So this person said, absolutely amazing achievement, Mel. So inspirational. Well done. Someone said, fabulous
Oh.
effort. Someone said, well done, Melanie. Fantastic achievement. This one says, my family says you're ace, Mel. I know you are too. Your energy, ability, dedication, and tenacity is truly inspiring. An incredible achievement on so many levels. Thanks to your team, too. Your achievement is so inspirational. Thanks for taking us along with you and sharing your amazing dogs with us. Um, Jim was tracking you on his phone as we were walking by the day. So cute. So people are really just rallying behind Melanie Barrett and her efforts, and she's incredible. So yeah, she's born blind and literally swam the English Channel. Um,
That's crazy.
Melanie does include here that the British Blind Sport is the UK's only national sports and physical activity charity exclusively for people with sight loss. There are more than 350,000 children and adults who are blind or partially sighted, and they need our help now more than ever. People with sight loss are twice as likely to be inactive as people without sight loss, and two-thirds say there are physical activities they want to do but aren't able to do. And Melanie believes that with help from people and with help from the British Blind Sport Charity,
Mm-hmm.
that they can change that. So, yeah, it's just a really exciting and awesome story about Melanie and her using her love and passion for something really good. And, that's something that I'm always a big supporter of is letting your passions guide you down a path that helps and enriches other people's lives as well.
Yeah.
That's my story about Melanie Barrett. That's
Yeah.
her. Thank you for listening, Perp.
Yeah. No, that's really empowering. I like how she, takes something, makes it her own, and then uses it to help other people. So exceeds her own limits and then helps other people do the same.
Yeah.
That's great.
Congratulations, Melanie. Thank you for sharing your
Go,
story.
Melanie!
Go, Melanie!
Let me see here. I gotta open up my five
My notes.
paragraphs. My notes.
You wrote 5 paragraphs. I'm glad you went second.
Mine's a little bit lengthy, but it's okay. So my story comes from. I'm so glad you took a story. I think it was last week you took a story from goodgoodgood.co because I was like, hey, that's a new website I haven't heard of, and I really like their story. Like I like that. They
There's
just have a
some
lot
good
of
ones, yeah.
yeah. Like this one's from actually my article's from the U.S. For once, it's from the U.S.
Finally.
Yeah,
Finally, some good
specifically
news in the
Maryland.
US.
Maryland
Okay,
in the U.S.
Maryland.
Yeah, Maryland. We got Rob Shear, and at 12 years old, he was entering the foster care system with a trash bag in hand. I found like multiple. I should say I found multiple articles on this guy, and not all of them had like the same amount of information. So I kind of had to do some process of elimination of like what was right and what was wrong. Like, example, does he have 5 kids or 4 kids? I don't know. But I think it's 4 because they actually named them all. But there was an article that said, like, oh yeah, he has 5. I'm like, where's the 5th? So,
Where is it?
anyway, where is he? I don't know.
Prove it.
So, yeah, 12 years old, he enters the foster system. He had a trash bag in his hand instead of, like, a backpack. I guess he was, like, in an abusive, I think it was, like, another abusive, like, foster home or, like, something along those lines. And so his caseworker was basically like, "Hey, pack your things really quickly. We got to get out of here." And he had a trash bag. So he was in the foster care system until he aged out of the system at age 18. And then he experienced homelessness, basically sleeping in cars and restaurants, restaurant bathrooms, to be specific.
Oh, yeah.
And then he joined the military. And I don't have the specifics of what happened between the military and when he became a successful business person, because he did that. But that's just said, years went by, and he did this. He got married to a guy named Reese. Not Reese's.
Cute.
Not Reese's. Reese.
Got it.
Just Reese. So
Reese and his piece.
Yeah, Reese and his main squeeze. So he Reese also endured like the foster care system too, so they had that in common. And then they actually wanted to settle down and adopt 4 children, and each child came to their doorstep with a trash bag. And that was when Rob was like, "Oh hell no, it's been like 40 years since I've been like in that situation, and they still haven't like upgraded." And he felt like the society really like just, he was really disappointed in society that no one has actually fixed this problem.
We let those kids down.
Yeah. So he started this nonprofit organization called Comfort Cases, which, let me find, it's basically like a backpack that has various things in it. And I'm trying to find where I wrote it down. Here we go. So it contains a backpack, a set of pajamas, a blanket, a toothbrush and toothpaste, a stuffed animal, a hairbrush, and a book. So
Wow. I
yeah,
really like that. I think
yeah,
sometimes when people think about taking care of like people who have less or homeless people, they're like, okay, food and clothes, but like a book, a stuffed
mm-hmm.
animal, like comfort items are just as important in my opinion as food and water and a blanket and pajamas. You know what I mean?
Yeah. There actually was a psychologist named Suzanne Friedman who shares like basically what each
Everything.
item in the comfort case like represents. So like the comfort case is, she says, the comfort case is a wonderful trauma-informed invention. Children who learn that they are important or children who have learned that they are unimportant receive new things of their own. So toiletries and dental supplies communicate the importance of self-care and self-worth. The stuffed toy and blanket help soothe and comfort. The book provides a healthy distraction and intuitively teaches an important component of stress management. The journal and coloring book help to calm distressing feelings. It did not say that there was a journal in there, but I guess there's also a journal in there. Like I said, different sources
I
said
was gonna
different
say,
things.
yeah, journal is actually really even also really great.
Yeah.
Maybe it's
So,
just depend. I mean, sometimes when it's like free stuff like that, it depends.
yeah, I think so. Because it's just, I thought like, I thought it was really cool they call it comfort cases. And then I had to kind of just like I said, process elimination, looking at different sources, different info. Um, let's see. Rob did say that he wishes that the trash bag, like, he just doesn't want any more trash bags. He no longer wants a kid to carry a trash bag at all. There are actually some places that made it, like, they banned them. I don't remember the list, but Maryland was one of them that banned them, and, like, Oregon. And then I think there also was a legislation made to ban trash bags in the foster care system in New York City. That was being worked on. That was me remembering it. I don't have it written down anywhere. But
It's okay.
Rob did say that he wants to make sure no child is given a trash bag again. Oh my god, there it is! Maryland, Texas, Oregon have all banned them. That's my quote. Since funding Comfort Cases in 2013, they they donated more than 250,000 cases to children across the U.S.
Wow,
And Rob,
congratulations.
yeah,
That's amazing.
yeah, it is great. And we as a community need to show these kids that we care for them and love them. They want what any of us want, to feel that we're loved and being treated like anyone else. He did say while it's super helpful to the kids receiving these comfort cases, the overall goal is to help the children find loving, caring, permanent homes. But,
Of course.
yeah. And then, let's see. He also has these things called packing parties where everyone like puts together comfort cases and they distribute like donated items. And since 2013, when
Fun.
the organization was founded, they have expanded across the country, including Puerto Rico and recently in the UK. So I thought it was really cool.
Wow.
And he goes around and like you can like request him to like go speak at
That
events
is
and
really
stuff. He has a
cool.
website. Yeah, it was crazy. There is a thing like what is it? At any given time, there are approximately 437,000 youth in foster care in the United States. An estimated 700 children enter the system each day, and most arrive with little more than the clothes on their backs. And those who do have belongings are often given a trash bag in which to pack up and carry their life treasures. So,
Yeah, it
it's
makes you feel
crazy.
like if everything you own in your life can literally fit in a trash bag, I'm sure that's not very good for your mental state, especially as a child.
Right, right. It's just, oh, okay, sorry. According to his bio, he has 5 children.
Wow,
And
that's a lot of
dogs and goats
children.
and chickens, and a pig named Penelope. But
So
I
he's just living
digress.
my dream. Cool, that's fine.
And he's been on like various shows, the Ellen Show, the Today Show, The View, NBC Nightly News. So, and there's a
Amazing.
documentary, I guess, called Dads on Apple TV Plus. So,
Cute.
yeah.
Go watch Dads on
But
Apple TV.
I do, I really appreciate that he just took his own experience and was like, this is some bullshit, is what he was saying.
Yeah.
And he goes, I'm gonna do something about it. Oh, and I'm glad he was able
And
to.
he did. Yeah, and then he did.
He did.
That's a
Yeah.
great story, Per. I really appreciate you
Thanks.
sharing that with us.
Of course, of course. I thought it was very like meaningful and just like I think it's kind of like the one story I said I shared where like the women it was like the women escaping like abusive situations with like the clothes and they got like these fresh new clothes on them. I feel like it's a similar thing with like comfort cases. You get like this new stuff. It's just makes you feel good. May not
It
be the best
does.
situation, but you get something that makes you feel good.
Yeah, I think it's important.
Given I know
Cool.
those are separate things, but
Great
different
stories,
stories.
great glimmers today. I feel like this was a
Yeah.
great episode. I can't believe I'm really excited about the future of our podcast.
Yeah.
Um,
I enjoy our podcast. It's very nice and comforting. Mm.
it is. It's a nice little moment for me to take a deep breath. So I appreciate you. I appreciate the listeners for who made it to the end of the episode today. I appreciate
Yo.
our friends and listeners that send in their glimmers. I do want to
Yeah.
mention one more time to please follow us on Instagram and Threads at Tell Us Something Good Pod or on Blue Sky at TUSG Pod and on YouTube at Tell Us Something Good Pod, where you can watch these episodes. Anyway, thank you guys so much for listening. Again,
Thank you.
as we said, give us a follow on social media. Send us in your glimmers. Let us celebrate you. Let us celebrate the big stuff that happens in your life, the small stuff, the medium stuff. Like I said, big or small, we celebrate it all. A glimmer is a glimmer.
Celebration.
A
Hmm.
glimmer can be something as big as, I got a promotion at work or I bought a house, or it could be something like I had my favorite breakfast this week. So just it's about finding it's about finding all of the happiness you can in your life and celebrating it.
Yeah, it's the little things. Like you said, no bigger, how small, how big, how small, how big or small. We
Big or
celebrate them.
small, we celebrate them all.
Celebrate them all. Yeah, it could be like, yo, I didn't step on a crack in the sidewalk today, so my mother's back will be just fine. But
That's a
maybe you
glimmer.
wanted, and maybe you did want to hurt her back, and then you stepped on that crack, and you were
All
like,
right.
whatever,
You know
mom,
what?
I do what I want.
I don't I don't okay. Yeah.
I wouldn't either. Or you step on a crunchy looking leaf,
Ooh, and it had a
whatever.
really good crunch.
Yeah, I do that with
Yeah.
ice. Like when like it's icy out
Ooh.
and I want to like step. It's like a certain kind of ice. When it cracks, I'm like, oh yeah, it feels so good.
Mm.
That's
It's
how I
just
felt when I
that
ate
part
that
of your
donut
brain.
earlier. Yeah.
That's I feel like that's how I feel when like you're eating like chip like when like a chip has a really good crunch, like good mouthfeel.
Ooh, girl, do you have folded chips? Because folded chips are the bomb.com for me.
Some of my chips are folded like in the bag
Those are my
naturally, right?
favorite.
So
Those
yeah,
are my
because you get the
favorite.
double crunch. All right, cool. Well, now
I
I'm
just like the
hungry.
folded chip. I just, I just really like folded chips, man. Okay. Oof. It's the best
I'm
one.
gonna
That's a
I'm gonna
glimmer.
go make burritos.
I'm gonna make popcorn at my mom's house with a popcorn maker I got her for Christmas because I absolutely love
Gorgeous.
it. Anyway, yeah, we'll wrap up the pod. Tiff, if people want to find you and hang out with you, where can they find you?
Well, you could go onto the internet and search Scared Tiff on any of your favorite social media platforms and probably find my face there, beckoning you to follow me. I'm also live on Twitch, usually every Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, where I play horror games and yap with my friends. We've been doing a lot of Dead by Daylight and Repo. I've been playing Dead Space and Cult of the Lamb there. And if you're a Jacksonville local, you can come hang out with me this Saturday at Daily Dose in Jack's Beach for our cozy gaming meetup, where we're going to play some Switch and drink delicious beverages. So I'd love to see any local people there. And that kind of wraps it up for me. But Perp, if I wanted to find you on the internet, where could I find you?
Oh my gosh. If you want to find me anywhere, it's gonna be under the name Purple Mohawk 27, and you can find me on Twitch. Streaming Saturday and Sunday, tentatively Monday and Thursdays. Not sure yet. Totally not confused about that yet. And then also on Blue Sky and Threads and YouTube. Did I miss one? Instagram. Instagram is also another common one. Twitch and Instagram is usually where I'm gonna be. Just stream a variety of games. Right now I'm working on Tomb Raider and Doom. And, but that's it.
Last but not least,
Yeah.
everyone should definitely be following the podcast. If you made it this far, you might as
Yeah.
well just go ahead, look us
Do
up
it,
on
do it, do it, do it,
Instagram,
do it.
look us up on Threads. If you're driving right now, just take your hands fully off the wheel, put your
Ah!
phone in your hands, and look
Yes.
us up and follow us on Instagram. It's okay if you're driving. If you get pulled over or you crash into someone, just tell them about our podcast also, so they can also follow us. It's Tell Us Something Good Pod on Instagram, Threads, and YouTube, and TUSG Pod on Blue Sky, if anyone is still using that.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah.
Thank you guys again for listening to the pod, for getting this far. I love you so much. We'll see you next week. I hope you guys have a good Astara or Easter, whatever you celebrate, or just a happy spring. You have anything to add before we say our farewells?
What's a Stara?
Astara is the pagan holiday that Catholicism stole Easter from.
Oh, I do gotta
Yeah.
say, I do have one thing to say. Um,
Okay.
if anyone could find some lemon Kit Kats and then send them my way, that'd be great. Because I can't find them, and your girl be craving them like a mad woman.
Okay.
But
Yeah. So
you know,
also send us, we'll have to get a P.O. box so people can send us lemon Kit Kats. We'll need two P.O. boxes, which is even more annoying because we'll have to have one for each of us because we don't live
hmm
together. Could
no,
you
we live
imagine?
apart.
Yeah, we live states away.
Yeah.
One day the podcast will be funded and we'll be
Ooh.
able to hang out in real life.
Yeah.
That'll be
That'd
a
be a good
cool
time.
time. But until then, you guys
Yes.
do something
I'm
nice for a
so.
stranger.
Yeah.
Send us in your glimmers.
Please, please, please.
Try to find something good in the day. Try to build community with your friends and just be a good person. Just be good. Just be a
Be
nice
good.
person. Just be good.
Don't
Just be
be too hard
nice,
on yourself
man.
either. Don't be too hard on yourself.
Thank you guys so much for listening. Have a great day. Goodbye. Say goodbye, Pert.
Oh, oh, oh.